everyone. Tonight I wanted to bring to you my telephone hop that I'm doing for the Secret Not Secret Kit Club for round 2. This is where I scrapbook a page somebody gave to me, and then I'll send my page on to somebody else, and then they will scraplift my page, and then they'll go on down the line. I'm second in line this time. I will have everybody in my group down below in the comments, so you can start with Jennifer's layout and then click through to see all of them. They're scheduled 24 hours apart from each other. So Jennifer let us off, and this is the awesome drawing that she gave me. I'm sorry, lift. There's a lot of good stuff here that I can work with, and I think that I'm going to be turning my scrap lift this way. She has a lot of layering, and she has the band design. Well, band design. I'm going to use it that way. She has some mixed media, a lot of little ephemera clusters around the page. I do have this Vicky Bouton page, and I went to go use the Vicky Bouton paper, and I went through the kit, and I just couldn't use it. So I went into my stash, and I have some old kits from, this was my creative scrapbook. This was the first kit that I've ever, kit club that I ever purchased, and I don't even know how old this is. This is, but it had simple stories in it. It was a summer line, and what I did is I pulled out these, let's see, here's my striped paper that I plan on using, and then I plan on cutting this border, such as this, and then I am going to do kind of a little, what do you want to call it, embellishment band down the side here, so I can use all my cool ephemera that came in the pack. I have to go through and get more, and I'll pop some of it up, I'm sure. That, such as that. And my daughter started cross country in her senior year. She decided to change sports, and they had team building, and they went on a canoe trip. So and it was a beautiful summer day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that picture here. I haven't printed it, and I'm going to use the layering technique that she had and Jennifer had, and I think that I am going to distress my layers, and I'm sure I'm going to have to put some black on the page because it's very pastel-y for me. And I believe Jennifer had some, yeah, she had splatters on hers. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Maybe I have some doodling cards from Creative Memories. I may doodle some down the border. Not really sure what I'm going to do there. But that is the process that I came up with. Oh, and then these pages here, that is going to be my layers for the pictures. So, and I think I have them all backwards. I believe my layers are going to be such as that. So, and oh, and I have some buttons in here as well, and some chipboard that I will be able to add to my embellishment. Right, so just checking in, and I changed my process a little bit. When I was filming this, I noticed that there was the sun and the cloud on my border strip, and I cut that out. I fussy cut out that. I put some, it's Nuvo, it's like Winkastella. I pressed it, and I pressed down on my cloud, and it came out in a big blob and changed it gray. So what I did is I went through, and I was like, oh. So I went through, I put some acrylic paint on it where it was gray, and then I went back over with the glitter, and it looks pretty good. Now you can actually see it as well because it didn't stand out as much. I went into the ephemera pack of, this is Simple Stories, Sunshine and Happiness, and I pulled out some ephemera. Cross country, they eat fruit a lot after races and before, so that's why I have the fruit in there. And the flowers, they went canoeing, like I said, so like a little admission to summer ticket. They were outside, that's why I put the little butterfly and the birds and the florals. I went through and I did use the Winkastella on my border strip here to make these flowers stand out a little more because they were a little flat. I used the buttons, and these were from Pink Paisley Fancy Free, so I did get those in. I may add a few more, and this was all in the ephemera pack up here. Let's see. So Jennifer had that piece of black paper that was coming out of hers, so I went with a doily for right now. And then I'm going to cut these lines off of here, and then I'm just going to put hashtag just fun, because that's all the sport is for her. She just wants to have fun in her senior year. I don't know in your school how, if volleyball is a stressful sport, but it is in our school, and it's very competitive, and she did not want to have to deal with that in her senior year. She wanted to have fun, and she wanted to focus on her college 2020 fall year. So I give her props for actually deciding to change sports and trying something new. So I thought that was awesome. Then I picked up these stickles. They were on sale at a store that was closing. I think I got them for like, I don't know, $1. So I'm going to go through and put some stickles throughout my border here. I'm going to layer these pictures like I said. And I also went in my stash and got this black background. Like I said in the opening video, I did pastels. I need some contrast to it, but I'm just going to put it on two sides. I'm not going to put it all the way around, and I really like how that came out as well. I will probably do some inking on this page as well, especially this cloud. And like I said, I'm probably going to do some distressing on my layers here for them to stand out. And we're going to see what we're going to end up with once I get it all glued down. Hello, so this is my final layout for the YouTube hop. It does mimic Jennifer's layout if you turn hers on the side. So let's see, it went this way. So I do have the paper layering. I do have the ribbon coming down the side. The piece of paper I used a doily instead, and then I have the bits and bobs going around. I did emboss this to make it stand up a little more, and there's a lot of foam tape underneath the embellishment. But I also wanted to share with you, so this kit is Simple Stories, Sunshine and Happiness, and I know that there's been a lot of talk and pictures of base pages over the last couple months, especially over at RTS, the Facebook group. And so I thought I would put a different spin on the base pages. So we had our Secret Not Secret Kit Club, and I decided that I was going to finish up this kit and another kit that I had, and I would not print my pictures. So I was going to scrap without my pictures, but I was going to leave placeholders for them. So this is what I came up with. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I have friends coming over to crop for the weekend, so I'm going to be busy, but I still want to get stuff done. So I thought if I had the base done, I have my title glued down, I'm just going to add 2 pictures, you know, and then I can go in and add string, and if I want to add tabs in here, and I could get it journaled, it'd just be a lot easier for me. I'm also going on a crop in October, so I thought if I had the bones done of the page, then I wouldn't have to carry so much to the crop, and that's going to be like a Thursday to a Monday. So I'm going to try this and see how it works. So as you can see, some of the stuff is still lifted up. I didn't glue it down too much, so I can tuck my stuff in. This one is about a little fender bender my daughter got into, so it could have been worse, and to look on the bright side. And then this one, then I got 2 other, this is a 2-pager. So here they are, and it's summer sushi. So we decided to hit different sushi restaurants and rate them and take pictures of them over the summer. So what we're going to be doing is putting the best picture here, and then I will drop the other sushi pictures in here. I kind of tried to make this a little more whimsical, the grid. So I added some tissue paper outside the lines. This girl I'll never use for anything, but you know, we went, me and my daughter, and we ate, so it was perfect. That worked out really well there. And then I also popped this up on foam dots, or foam tape. So added a little more dimension. So I was able to pretty much kill that kit. I think I took, I think I have like this piece of paper left, and I have some buttons left I put in the stash, and another full sheet of paper that I didn't use. I'll put that in my stash as well. So I'm happy that I can say that I've killed this kit, and I'm going to move on to the next one. But that's my idea and my plan. So kind of be able to scrap at crops without really thinking, having too much, putting too much thought into it. The thought's already there. Now I'm just adding to it. So thank you. Bye bye.